Hello, my name is Leanna, and I'm making this video today because I know what is possible for you and your marriage. Even if you are stuck in a place of absolute complete frustration right now. You feel like your wife is pulling away, her smiles feel forced, her touch is distant, and you are becoming miles and miles apart from each other, the conversation becoming quite shallow and almost just sort of transactional. This loneliness might be creeping in, especially in the most kind of quiet moments when you're in bed together, when you're lying there so close together, yet you're feeling so distant from each other. Perhaps there's a longing to share those spontaneous, intimate moments that used to feel so natural, and to also reignite that spark in the relationship to bring you back together again. So for the past 25 years, I have been working as a love and intimacy coach, helping men just like you reignite the spark in the relationship again. You've been taught to solve problems quietly, to not appear weak or needy, to hold in whatever it is that you're feeling, even if the weight of it grows by the day. And the result is that it festers beneath the surface. This distance that you feel with your wife, this pain that lingers, this feeling of disconnection from what is actually really going on within yourself. And it starts to erode your confidence, eroding your sense of self and your connection with your wife. But you love your wife and you don't want her to feel pressured or to feel uncomfortable, but you also feel deeply rejected and maybe also a little bit hopeless. Let me tell you something, it doesn't have to stay this way. In a few minutes, I'm going to reveal to you a method that I've used with thousands of men to bring back that connection with their wives on a physical and emotional level. A method that helps you create a relationship that ignites the passion again in your relationship. A passion that makes you want to come together and be closer to each other. Not out of obligation, but because it feels irresistible. This method isn't about bringing back what you had. It's about creating it's about creating something that's stronger and more fulfilling than you ever had before. It's about rekindling that joy together and then creating a bond that lasts over time. And I want you to know that no matter how far apart you are feeling right now, that this is also possible for you. A couple I worked with recently started talking about their deeper desires, and now they are connected like never before. They are even going out together, going to clubs, and meeting with other couples as a way of exploring together. They're now communicating so much more easily, and both of them have started to explore their own intimate and sexual bodies as individuals, which brings their connection together much stronger and much more exploratory. They have never been happier before, and the bond that has created between them is strong and growing. Another couple I worked with, she never knew what kind of pleasure her body could actually feel because she didn't really know how to ask for it. And he always wondered why she was getting bladder infections or refusing intimacy and turning away from him. We uncovered her resistance about talking about sex because she had such a huge fear about talking about anything sexual. And his frustration about his frustrations because he never knew how to ask questions or bring up the conversation. Now they have tools to communicate openly and to express themselves. Their relationship not only feels restored, but it feels stronger and more fulfilling than it ever has before. How? Because they learned how to create a connection that felt natural and exciting for their wives. And they stopped blaming themselves or their wives and start working on the real dynamics of their relationship. Because they learned to lead their marriage toward deeper intimacy without pressure or fear. And that's what I want to help you do too. This is the method I've developed over decades, helping hundreds of couples rediscover intimacy. This is how it works. Part 1, we rediscover your emotional connection. Intimacy starts long before the bedroom. So we will identify where the emotional barriers have built up over time, and we'll create a safe and open space where connection can begin to flourish. Part 2, we will dive into the language of desire. I will help you uncover and reveal to your wife your most intimate desires so that she feels safe and interested and excited and not threatened or judged. Part 3, we will unlock her desires. Many women are not in touch with their own sexual desires, and that is not your fault or hers, but I will guide you back to helping her reconnect with her body so that she feels those deeper sensations, feels playfulness, and feels excitement. Part 4 is how to sustain this passion for a long term. Intimacy is a journey, not a destination. So we will work on habits and practices and routines that help keep your relationship strong, even as it continues to move forward. What makes this different than all other advice you have heard so far? It's calm, gentle, and respectful. You'll learn how to show up so that it naturally inspires connection and trust, without forcing change or making her feel like she's being pressured. Through subtle shifts in how you communicate and interact, you'll create a space where intimacy can flourish again. This is about building a foundation of trust and understanding that strengthens your connection and makes your relationship feel natural and effortless. I've helped hundreds of men reignite their relationship and rebuild their connection. These aren't empty claims. These are real situations where men went from feeling disconnected, frustrated, unhappy in their relationships to feeling joy, reconnection, and passion again. But let me be very clear. This isn't a magic fix or quick solution. Building intimacy takes vulnerability, effort, and most importantly, it takes looking at yourself more than at your wife. But I promise you, it's worth it. Because when we do this work, you're not just bringing sex back into your relationship. You're bringing a deeper connection and understanding than you've ever had before. You are creating a foundation of love and joy that will last. If this is what you want, and you're ready to stop feeling stuck and hopeless, I invite you to take the first step with me. Get on a call with me. On this call, we'll talk about where you've been, where you're at, and where you would like to be moving forward towards. This isn't about judgment or blame. This is about finding a path moving forward to where you want to be. Because here's the truth. The men that I've worked with are where you are at right now. They felt the pain, the frustration, and the fear. And now they're living lives where intimacy feels effortless, where connection is deeper than it has ever been before, where they're experiencing connection with their partner and playfulness that they never thought possible. They are experiencing desire again. Their bodies and lives are turned on again, where they are feeling and rediscovering who they are as men and who they are in this relationship again. Their connection has transformed where it goes beyond surface level connections. It's a connection that's built on trust and vulnerability, where both partners now feel valued and seen. These men are no longer just going through their marriages. They are present in their relationship, and they are bringing their marriages back to life. You can too. So scroll down, book a chat, and let's have a talk. This could be the beginning of something incredible, not just for your marriage, but for you. Because you deserve to feel desired, not just as a partner, but as a man. To feel that your presence lights a spark in your wife's eyes and that she craves your touch. You deserve to be wanted in a way that makes you feel valued and loved. You deserve to feel connected on every level, emotional, physical, and spiritual. To share moments of laughter and understanding, to really understand why you came together in the first place. To feel like your marriage has passion, so you can come together with laughter and fun and joy. And you deserve a relationship with joy, where you can feel that the two of you can go on an exploration together and feel joyful and playful throughout. This isn't just a dream. This is what you're worthy of. and it's possible. I'm here to help you get there. Click below and let's have a chat. I look forward to taking you on an extraordinary journey. Much love making.